Statements by ministries. Minister of Research, Innovation and Science.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, these are exciting times for scientists and innovators in our province of Ontario. We find ourselves, through the power of our own ingenuity, on the cusp of amazing developments. A world is emerging in which vast amount of data and ever faster computers can help us make smarter decisions, where terrible diseases are not merely treated but cured, where discoveries allow us to avert the worst scenarios of climate change. Travelling the province and beyond as Ontario's Minister of Research, Innovation and Science, I am fortunate to meet with researchers and entrepreneurs bringing this new world into view. Yet, I also see that with exciting possibilities in science and technology, we find ourselves in uncertain times, a time where more and more people and governments have become skeptical about science and research, where climate change is not fact but opinion, and where a breakthrough medicine that saves thousands of lives is steeped in conspiracy. Mr. Speaker, I would like to say loud and clear, Ontario believes in its researchers and scientists. They are our brightest light, and we look to them for direction and guidance as we build a better province for current and future generations. That's why this government recently appointed Dr. Molly Shoykett as Ontario's first chief scientist to promote Ontario as a hub for research across Canada and the world, attract global research talents, and be a champion of Ontario science. Another champion we are very fortunate to have in this province is taking research into new heights. His work will have an impact on every sector and everyone's lives, and it may one day be compared to the advent of the Internet or even the introduction of electricity. You're here. Mr. Speaker, I am talking about Geoffrey Hinton. Yesterday, New York Times wrote, quote, "In 2012, Geoffrey Hinton changed the way machines see the world," unquote. Dr. Hinton is an internationally acclaimed scientist and Emeritus Distinguished Professor of Computer Science at the University of Toronto. He is the winner of the prestigious 2012 Killen Prize in Engineering, the IEEE RSE James Clerk Maxwell Medal, and the Canada's top award in science and engineering, which is the NSERC Hertzberg Gold Medal. Dr. Hinton is known globally as the godfather of deep learning and the now Chief Scientific Advisor at the Vector Institute. At its most basic, his aim is to make computer think like a human brain, to make sense and find the structures in infinitely large data sets. And his research group at the University of Toronto has made major breakthrough in deep learning that has revolutionized speech recognition and object classification, technologies that have had a significant impact around the world. Mr. Speaker, simply put, I firmly believe that if it wasn't for Dr. Hinton, we wouldn't have a Vector Institute for Artificial Intelligence in our province of Ontario. Mr. Speaker, I am honoured to say that Dr. Hinton is in the House today. On behalf of Ontario, I would like to acknowledge his outstanding achievements to date. We look forward for the advancements he and his students will bring to artificial intelligence over the coming months and years. There is an important lesson to be learned from Dr. Hinton. There was a time when the concept of artificial intelligence through deep learning was on the sidelines. But the Ontario government stood by scientists like Dr. Hinton. He never gave up on his vision, and Ontario never gave up on his incredible work. As far back as 2009, Ontario supported his work. Since then, the province has provided ongoing support for deep learning research in Ontario, such as deep learning research facilities at the University of Waterloo and autonomous vehicle research at the University of Toronto that uses deep learning concepts. I believe there is something to learn from supporting research from the beginning, well before those Eureka moments. It's because of our faith in Dr. Hinton that we have the Vector Institute for Artificial Intelligence in Ontario. Artificial intelligence has the power to unlock new ways to do business, new ways to harness energy sources and to fight climate change, and the new ways to save lives. Our AI graduates are recognized as among the best in the world, and we want to produce more of them. That's why Ontario is partnering with Vector Institute to work towards graduating 1,000 applied master's students in artificial intelligence-related fields every year within the next 5 years. And why the government plans to increase the number of post-secondary students graduating in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics by 25% over the same period. So Ontario becomes the #1 jurisdiction in North America for post-secondary graduates in STEM. Mr. Speaker, by investing in science, research, and innovation now, we are ensuring our province of Ontario companies become leaders so we can export our technology around the globe. And the most important, we are investing in a safer, healthier, and a more prosperous province. I have great faith in Ontario's researchers, scientists, and innovators like Dr. Jeffrey Hinton. Ontario is on the right path today for a better tomorrow, and I can't wait to see what each one of them can achieve. Mr. Speaker, we are proud of Dr. Jeffrey Hinton and his contribution to science. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.